Bitcoin is on thin ice. It's time for you to buckle up. If you're new here, my name is Steve. I'm going to help you get one step closer to your financial freedom. Hit that subscribe button right now. Did you hit it? Hit that button. Now, we're going to be jumping into it. Bitcoin's on thin ice. I'm going to keep it real with you. We're going to look at the facts. We're going to take a level-headed approach, but we're on thin ice, and I'm going to explain why. But the first question I want to ask is, what would it feel like if you sold Bitcoin above 60K? What would it feel like to tell your friends and family that you did that? Well, you can. Right now, we have 7-day free trial to our game-changing indicator bundle. This has made a lot of people a lot of money. You can have it for free for 7 days. This is our most popular indicator from there. We clearly do not show these indicators on YouTube, nor do we show our courses on YouTube. YouTube is just for learning. That stuff is to make you money. So this is our most popular indicator. People love to use this with their favorite altcoin. Even in the stock market, a lot of people have made a lot of money. It told you, you would have gotten an alert right to your phone to sell Bitcoin above 60K. So to scoop it up for free, 7-day trial, go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. It'll be the first link in the description. This little pop-up's going to come up here. You're going to plug in your name, your first name, email, and boom. Click this box and you'll have it. It's as simple as that. No credit card information, no payment details. You'll get it for free for 7 days and you'll see what we're all about. And by the way, you're probably wondering, when's that buy signal coming? And you might be getting it when you sign up. cryptocrewuniversity.com. I'll see you on the inside there. Now we're going to jump over here. We're going to jump on the daily chart and I'm going to show you this red line, the 200-day moving average. What I want you to really take into consideration is right now we're holding as support on the 200-day, which may make a lot of people very happy. But I do want to just point out some facts in the charts, some facts that you may not want to hear about, but I will explain them to you. Okay, so one thing that could be a factor here is this area, right? We could have what's called a double top formation in Bitcoin. We'll get to that in a moment. But first, I want to start with the 200-day. With the 200-day, when you go below the 200-day, it's obviously a pretty big deal. A lot of people have been using this for decades in all markets to decide the bigger picture trend. When we're above the 200-day, the market is very bullish. When we're below the 200-day, the market turns bearish. It's just a big picture synopsis, a pulse of the market, if you will, but people have been using it for decades. And you can go back to prior runs that we've had, and again, we do not come down to touch the 200-day during the bull market, okay? We only touch when the bull market has ended. And usually when we do touch, there's a lot of hope in the market. And there's, by the way, at these moments, everybody still believes we're in a bull market. And even down into this area, everyone still believes we're in a bull market. It's just how markets work. They really are good at using your emotions against you. So one general rule of thumb we can use to remove those emotions and stay level-headed and look at the facts is judging based on all 10 years of Bitcoin's history. We can tell that during a bull run, we do not touch the 200-day. The only time we come to touch the 200-day is when the bull run has ended, okay? There's only one data point, literally one data point, maybe for just even 1 or 2 days, which we came down in a bull run and touched the 200-day. I think it was just about 2 days of data, right? Just 2 days of data here. Now, to put it in perspective, if you look at the 10-year history of Bitcoin, this was the one data point that we were in a bull run. We stayed in a bull run. And by the way, technically, this was a bear market. But let's just we won't get too caught up in all the details. We'll keep it pretty simple. We'll call this one big bull run. This came down for 1 or 2 days here. That was literally the only time. If we look at what's happened present day, we didn't come down for 1 or 2 days on the 200-day. we came down for a whole bunch of days, and we didn't just come down and bounce back up. We came down and we crashed below, and we continued to go lower. And then we battled up, we held for a little bit, and we crashed down below again. Then we battled up, we held up, and then we came back down. So we're showing a lot of weakness in the market. The market is trying to find its footing. We could have this double top, which I've talked about. If you have in your mind that Bitcoin certainly has not double topped and that it's not even an option, you're doing yourself an injustice. You have to be honest with yourself and say, look, this could be a possibility, a double top. It could be a possibility. Bitcoin is showing weakness here. It's trying to find its footing. But I will say, if we continue to hold this and we see a large bounce and a new all-time high, then that will take that theory that we've just discussed and it will throw it in the trash because it will have invalidated that theory. Right now, that theory is still valid. And it's valid because of the facts and because of the 200-day moving average. But what we want to see to avoid it is hold support on the 200-day, a bounce up over the next handful of weeks to 1 or 2 months, and a new all-time high. And that will invalidate this double top. And then we'll have new validations of a potential triple top. But we'll save all those details for later. But first, I just want you to know what you can do with this chart. And by the way, this is just the line chart, right? Instead of the candles, the line chart is the closing price. It's a little more clean. And you can pull this chart up and pay attention. We do not want to drop down below here again. But again, what I want you to do, even in these little mini bull runs where we went from this 3K to 14, we did not touch the 200-day. But when we did touch the 200-day, it spelled trouble was brewing. So just something to think about. I know this is not the video that you want me to make. You want me to make a video that we are about to go to $1 million Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is trying to find its footing. And my judgment of the chart is Bitcoin grew too quick. After this breakthrough here, right, we were at about 8,000, we went to 65. We grew too quick and it wasn't sustainable, and we had a pretty large correction, and we're trying to recover still from this correction back in July. Bitcoin is still recovering. The good news is, since July, we did make a little high here. We made a higher low and another higher high and potentially another higher low. That's the good news, but Bitcoin is trying to find its footing. We do have that double top in our way, and we do have that bearishness of trying to find our footing that we grew too quick. It wasn't sustainable, okay? So that's my honest take on where we are right now as we speak. But again, the biggest question I get is when to sell cryptocurrency. So we made a video about it actually several years ago. So either you want to have a laugh and you want to watch a video I made years ago, you can have a laugh, but this is our most popular one because it adds a ton of value. When to sell cryptocurrency, 3 simple steps. You can watch it linked down below. I'll see you right back here on the next video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. And I do want to say thank you for supporting me over the years. Whether you're really new and you've just been in my videos for a couple months, and definitely a big shout out to the OGs that have been here since 2017, 2018, 2019, and have been through all of the roller coaster rides of Bitcoin, and we've been through it together. Shout out to you guys for supporting me, and I look forward to the next year together in crypto. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.